Another exciting contestant ready to play Card Sharks. Here comes our new challenger. Well, hi, Allison.
How do you do? Nice to see you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Bob. My name is Allison Pine. I have lived in Los Angeles for the last 7 years, but I was lucky enough to be a Navy dependent and traveled the world while I was growing up.
Neat. That's good.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Do you have a Valentine?
No, but I'm hoping for one soon.
Hey, you win $20,000 in this show, you get a Valentine. You can just take your choice.
I can buy one.
You bet. Okay. Good luck to you. Now, they're dealing out the cards. Susanna's dealing out the cards from a brand new deck that you both cut before, and let's begin. Game number 1 of this contest between Amy and Allison. And here's our first high-low question for our champ. Amy, we surveyed 100 people, and we asked them, have you ever used binoculars or a telescope to spy on your neighbors? Why'd you look so shocked? How many people admitted that they have?
Well, that's a terrible thing to do. So
I've done it. I've done it.
Well, I think you're one in just a small number that's going to admit it. So I'm going to say that the number's going to be really low. I think it'll be about 32 that will admit
32?
It. Yeah.
32 out of 100 people admitted that they've done that.
Ooh.
Allison, will it be higher or lower than 32?
That's a really hard question because binoculars or telescope involves using something extra. I think a lot of people have listened. I certainly have in apartment buildings.
You know what?
Well, it's hard when you're living in a city and you live right next door to somebody. I think that the number will probably be a little bit lower.
A little bit lower than 32?
Yeah.
Huh. The actual number of people who have used binoculars, I have a telescope, use binoculars or a telescope to spy on their neighbors is 26. You're right, Allison. It was lower. I did. I used to do that all the time. Yeah, the McCoys live down there. I'll be darned. Okay, Allison, here we go. This is your base card. It is a 5.
Okay, I'm going to keep that base card, and I'm going to go higher.
Going to keep the base card and go higher than the 5. The card is now a 10.
Okay, good.
A freeze to play.
I'm going to stick with the odds and go lower.
Lower than the 10. It is an 8. Oh. The odds were really on your side, but it didn't happen that way. You go back to the 5, and Amy gets a free shot at the cards. Amy, you didn't win the high-low, so you don't get a chance to change the card. It's a 7. You got to play.
Let's go higher with that card, please.
Higher than the 7. Your card is a 3. Nope. Cards are nasty, aren't they? All right, let's do it again then. We've got another high-low question for you. Neither contestant has any advantage in this game. And Allison, this is yours. We surveyed 100 prison wardens across the country. We asked them, do most prisons make life too comfortable for convicts? How many prison wardens said life is too comfortable for convicts?
I think that the way our prison system is set up, it's meant to be a punishment for the prisoners. And because of that, it's not easy life. It's got to be, I think it's difficult. And I think that the number's low. Most prison wardens would think it's fine or even too hard. So let's say it's going to be 15.
So 15 prison wardens said life is too comfortable for the convicts. Amy, higher or lower than 15?
Well, I agree with her reasoning, but I think it's going to be just a little bit higher. 15's awfully low.
Yeah. All right. The actual number of prison wardens who said life is too comfortable for convicts is 42.
Woo!
Quite a bit higher. I'm amazed at that. Now, Amy, you have a 7 and you won the question, so you can change it.
Okay, let's change that card.
Let's change the 7. The 7 is now a queen. Good card.
Let's go lower with the
Lower
next
than the
card.
queen. Your card is a 6. Player free.
Let's go higher with the next
Higher
card.
than the 6. She's going to go on, and it's a jack.
Let's go lower with the next
Lower
card.
than the jack. The card is a 7. Now what do you want to do?
Right
Freeze
there.
Sure. All right. By freezing right here, that means that Allison does not get a chance to play the cards on this question, and if Amy wins the next high-low question, she'll have a chance to change that. We'll find out if you do that, because first we will stop, and we'll be back with more Card Sharks right after these important messages.
There's going to be some blood, gentlemen.